This is the Zeus IDE, and we can see a really simple user interface. The left hand side, we can see some panels which contains drives, workspace, classes, clipboards, files, functions, and some macros and templates, which consist of most of the languages we are using, and the tools. And this Zeus IDE is the latest version we can find on their website. And when you click the about, and this is the latest version of the IDE, and it is lastly updated in 2015. So we have encountered some problems when we are configuring this IDE with the newest Java JDK versions. Also, there's no proper documentations to setting up the compilers for most of the languages. So we have to do some hard work to get the compiled output. And also the thing we have to say is, the thing we have learned is newest Java JDKs are really hard to set up on this Zeus IDE because it's getting some compiling issues with the newest Java JDKs. But it is very suitable for the JDKs which is prior to 2015, and we tried different JDKs to get the proper compiled output also. So we are confident to say that this ID is only suitable for Java JDKs before 2015. So let's compile and get the output of a Java code. First of all, we have to go to the templates and we have to click and get the Java template from the pre-given some templates. We can click Java document type, and when we click this new file, we are getting the Java template that they have given, right? So we have to save this before compiling. So I'm going to save this on desktop called as a class name. I'm using class name as the name, and this is application dot application, right? And save as type, I am selecting Java file, and I'm going to save this, right? We have saved it successfully, and I'm going to compile this. When I click the compile, it shows that compilation completed successfully. Okay, now we have to execute the compiled output. So as we see, there's no any place to execute the compiled output. For that, we have to configure and define a tool to execute the compiled output. For that, they have given a documentation which is made on 2013, and this is the latest one with how to configure this Java with this IDE. So to get the correct output, we have to do as they have mentioned, right? Here we have to go to the tool section and uh, click the option, and we have to define a tool, and using those things in the text field we have to text here, and this we have to here, and arguments, we are those arguments for to put the class path of the Java IDE, and work directory, and we have to add, and we have defined the tool to get the output. Okay, and now I'm applying it, and I click OK. So now we have something called execute application class in the tools tab. When we click execute application class, finally we can get the hello world output. And this output we can only get from the JDK versions prior to 2015 only. When we try this with the newest JDKs, we are not able to get the output. This output we are only getting some error messages regarding this.